UK political parties ignoring crypto is a disservice to constituents, says one ex-Tory MP. And so in this video, we're going to look at why Dr. Lisa Cameron, who is the former chair of the UK Crypto Parliamentary Group, has said that parties need to address crypto in the next election campaign. Hi everybody and welcome again to another episode of Enter Crypto with me, Chris Kenyon. Now in today's video we're going to be talking UK politics. We've got one ex-Tory MP named Lisa Cameron basically trying to give advice to other politicians and other political parties not to ignore crypto because they'll be doing a disservice to the constituents. So as always, let's quickly read through this article, see what it's about, see what we can learn, and then we'll comment after. So every major political party in the UK ignored crypto in this year's election campaign. Former Tory Member of Parliament and Crypto Parliamentary Group Chair Dr. Lisa Cameron has said if this happens again, the parties will have failed voters. I think for all parties, it's something that is going to become more vital in the next election, Cameron told Decrypt at Zebu Live. I think any party that doesn't have any mention of that in the next election will be doing local constituencies a disservice. Over the past 3 years, Cameron has engaged with the crypto community in Britain and has noticed that the scene has more than doubled in size from 2 million to more than 6 million UK crypto holders. She does not see this trend slowing down. Any party that doesn't engage, I think, is making a mistake, she added. According to the former Conservative MP, the government's failures with crypto likely comes from a lack of education and the dominance of older generations in power. The UK Parliament is made up of two houses, the House of Commons consisting of 650 elected MPs and the House of Lords with more than 800 appointed members who tend to be older than their elected counterparts. Cameron recounted a time when the Youth Parliament, made up of people aged 11 to 18, asked the two houses to raise their hands if they understood the term Web3. A small number of MPs raised their hands and not a single Lord raised theirs, but the entire Youth Parliament did. This, Cameron believes, is emblematic of the generational divide when it comes to crypto. Wow, young people in our country are digitally native and this is important to them, Cameron said, telling the story on the main stage at Zebu Live. And so what Lisa Cameron is effectively saying here is that for the average crypto user, she's suggesting that their concerns and interests may not yet be adequately reflected within the UK political discourse. And despite the rapid growth of the crypto community, which they're saying in this article from 2 to 6 million users in just a few years, mainstream political parties have largely just ignored us. They've ignored the sector, they've ignored crypto completely. And she's right to some degree. We've only really had Rishi Sunak started talking about crypto and they wanted London to be the global crypto hub, but there was no real action around it. And certainly not favourably to crypto anyway. So this kind of whole ignorance, shall we say, is potentially left or is potentially leaving users without clear regulatory frameworks or certainly no political advocacy for blockchain technology and crypto in general. And in turn, really, this affects everything from how your crypto investments are treated to how crypto-based businesses are supported, especially startups. And within politics, we have this kind of generational divide. We've got a stark contrast in understanding between the younger, digitally native generation and older political figures. And this reveals a significant challenge in bridging this knowledge gap about emerging technologies. And the onus really is on the old guys. The young guys know. It's the old guys that are being ignorant. It's the old guys that don't know and need to educate themselves. And this story about the Youth Parliament, where all the young people understood what Web3 was. I know most of you watching this video know what Web3 is, but older lawmakers didn't know what it was. And so it kind of highlights how these future leaders are going to be probably more aligned with crypto's potential, and they're going to see, well, they probably already see how good crypto is. And so what Cameron here is warning is she's basically saying to the political parties and suggesting that they're risking, by being ignorant like this, they're risking alienating this growing tech-savvy voter base by not addressing crypto, by just, pretending it doesn't exist, or pretending that it's not important, at least, when it clearly is, especially to the younger generation. And if parties don't engage with these issues soon, she is saying that they'll be seen as out of touch with a large, passionate group of constituents. Now, as crypto users and crypto YouTubers, shall we say, people trying to build a community, trying to teach other people, trying to learn from other people, we can try to, and I think the onus is on us as well, to try to simplify crypto for beginners, because even Cameron's calling this. She's calling for people to use common language, to show how communication can sort of shape this political acceptance of crypto, because crypto is difficult to understand. It can get very, very deep, very, very complex, very quickly. And it's up to us to try and simplify it, try and make it accessible to people, try to invite people in. And I think if industry leaders can explain crypto in practical terms, and they, focusing on job creation, economic growth, community benefits, all these, things that crypto gives us, then policymakers will be more willing to engage with and support it. So it's a really interesting article, and it highlights this sort of critical role that education plays, communication as well, in crypto's future, certainly in the UK anyway, and how this will ultimately affect everybody in the UK, including businesses, and also, more importantly, the broader economy. That's what I've got for you today, guys. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on that notifications bell so that you don't miss out on any future updates. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.